Hey, alright, it's Nikki. So listen, this is the first time I've ever done this video, but I've got some information I want to share with everybody, and I want to get the message out because I feel like it's important for everyone I know and everyone around the world to be able to understand what is happening to us every day. We're being poisoned and we're paying for it. We're paying to buy the food that has poison in it, then we're paying to go to the doctor. And we think we're getting better, but in turn we're just paying to live in this horrendous life and suffer all these things and be lied to constantly. So we've got what is in the air. Spread the message. Stop killing us. Stop geoengineering. There's this thing called Morgellons disease, and it's kind of crazy. It's been around for a long time, since the 1700s. But it talks about this type of wiry type of fibrous substance coming out of skin, and people have been told they've been crazy. Let me read a little bit about it first. So it says the name Morgellons is derived from a disease recognized in the French 17th century in French children by Sir Thomas Browne. The children were noted to have coarse hairs protruding from their backs. The distinguishing feature of MD, Morgellons disease, is the appearance of skin lesions with filaments that lie under or are embedded in and project from the skin. Filaments can be of all colors of the rainbow, also black. The fibers are extremely durable, resisting temperatures of up to 1,700 degrees Fahrenheit, that's pretty damn hot, without melting. Symptoms of this are degeneration of bones, joints, dermatitis, Lyme disease, Morgellons. It causes like attention deficit disorder. If you've ever had any type of parasite, or your child's gone to the doctor and they've told you that your child has a parasite or head lice or any type of a parasital bug. I know that my children several times, even recently, have had these issues, and it really makes me question things. So I've started doing research and started looking more into things, and I've found a numerous amount of information online, and it's crazy how when we start to think outside of our box, by box I mean the television or what the media wants to portray to us is what we're supposed to believe, I find it's all lies. That's why I've changed the way I eat. I'm actually living proof of changes. I recently wasn't living that great of a lifestyle. I was abusing my body constantly, and then I just woke up one day and realized that all of this stuff was poisoning me. I didn't know the effects of all of it at the time. I'm learning more and more every day, but I want to spread the message, and I want to let my friends and family members and anybody that's known me, you know, I'm a totally different person than I was a year ago. And as far as physical transformation, I've gone through one, and I've gone through one because now I realize what is out there and the poison that is being put into my body, but I can actually control what's being put into my body by changing the way I eat and by detoxifying my body. You can also research methods to do this. Research Morgellons cure. It's crazy, 99% of the population has this, and we don't even know it because it hasn't gotten to a different stage yet. But I want to just show you this that I made. This is about Morgellons disease. Okay, it says Morgellons disease, geoengineering. It's got a bipolar disorder, behavioral changes, ADHD, hyper, neurological symptoms, brain fog. Serotonin levels off? Is that what the doctors ever told you? You need medication for it. Aches and pains, joints, muscle aches, fatigue, hair loss. See, I can't see if they're reading it. Lyme disease, hyper or hypothyroidism, intestinal problems. Like I said, any type of lice, parasites, skin lesions, skin dermatitis. Okay, Also, this is very, very neat to know. Right, what is Morgellons? You can research the U.S. patent number for this. It's U.S. 624-5531. It's a U.S. patent number. So basically, what geoengineering is, it's a nanobot. A nanometer is 1/1000th of a meter in comparison to a human hair. So it's a microscopic robot, basically. They're geoengineering, which means there are fake clouds in the sky. The chemtrails, the contrails, every day we see them. We're being poisoned by them. We're being poisoned by the powers that shouldn't be. We're breathing these nanobots in and unknowingly being poisoned. Geoengineering is in everything. Please research. Please spread the message. Okay, so this right here, kids probably love it. Mine did too. I've got a whole box full of food over there. That's all stuff that I cleaned out of my father's house because I've finally awakened him and let him know that all of this stuff is poison. And until we can cleanse our body, we're basically being controlled by these nanobots. But look at this right here. Do you see that? Produced with genetic engineering. Like I said, this is Reese's. Your kids probably love them. Mine did too. Mustard, okay? I don't know if you can see that. It says it right here. Produced with genetic engineering. Go in your own cabinet and start looking at the labels. Honey Nut Cheerios, okay? This is a good one right here. Look, it's gluten-free, so you think it's good for you, right? No artificial flavors, no artificial colors. Then I think it even says it's GMO, maybe not this one, but right here. Partially produced with genetic engineering. These right here are the worst things you can eat or feed your children. Partially produced with genetic engineering. Okay, so the genetic engineering, basically, like I said, is little microscopic nanobots, little robots in our body. When we eat and consume the genetically engineered materials, it's kind of like a manifestation. It kind of connects with other ones and they get together and they form like a little colony inside of our bodies. And the more and more and more we get into our bodies, eventually over time, they start to kill our cells. They are killing us from the outside in. They're killing us with the water. They put fluoride in our water to dumb us down so we don't realize that we're paying for death food. Once again, Special K, red berries. Think it's good food? No, it's not. Produced with genetic engineering. Okay. Kicks. All the kids love Kicks, right? We got this one right here. Produced with genetic engineering. Another one, Cheerios. Now this is the one that I wanted to show y'all. Not made with GMO ingredients, right? And it's funded by the Celiac Disease Foundation. The celiac disease, it's basically a made-up disease. They know what they're doing to cause us these diseases. But, you know, they have to make money off of cures because they're the only one with the cures. When you actually start researching things, you'll find that the only cure is in nature. Nature is the cure to everything. Your body can heal itself from any sickness, any disease. You just have to resort back to nature and herbs and putting things into your body that we need. We don't need any meat. That's all a myth. I posted something on my Facebook page earlier and I got a little bit of bad comments, I guess, because people want to be blind to it. I loved meat. I love the way it tastes. My daughter loves bacon, but to curb this whole transition for my children, since they aren't able to eat the things I'm eating, you know, because they're so used to it, we just started realizing these things. I started buying grass-fed meat. Walmart is, everything at Walmart is a joke. You're not going to get anything good at Walmart. Winn-Dixie, very, very limited. Publix is about the only grocery store that has the organics and grass-fed meats. There's other fresh markets. There's, you know, you can go to the farmer's market. You can go to grocery stores. As long as you're getting the grass-fed meat, you're not getting meat from animals that have been tortured or kept inhumanely or fed things or have tumors to that sort. So you're eating more consciously than you would if you're going and buying the stuff. Yes, it is more expensive, but when you think about your health in this aspect, think about life or death, because that's what it is. I much rather would live and want my children to live and to be healthy versus having to take care of a sick child, or my child having to take care of me because I've done nothing but poison my body, when in turn I have a chance to make a difference in my life and in yours. So just try it out. What do you have to lose except for being healthy? But yep, Kicks, another one. Like I said, I showed y'all that one. And then in the grits, I wanted to show you in the instant grits. Okay, same thing. It's where is it at? It's gonna make me try to find it, huh? Produced with genetic engineering, right there. Produced with genetic engineering. Alright, well, I'll post some more videos, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch. And I'll accept any comments. Like I said, I don't know everything, I'm learning too, but I just would like to get the message out there. Bye, guys.